in the first half. Liberty 11, Delaware 8. You're looking for a shot chart, Jason. What were you trying to find?
Just trying to see, the diagram that they'll show sometimes where you see the makes and the misses.
Yeah.
Just looking for an actual shot chart there versus the list, because it's interesting, again, watching this zone defense and how they adjust and where the Flames are starting to take advantage.
It populates it when the game's over on a piece of paper. I would think during the game it may. I'll have to investigate it a little bit deeper here.
You know what, AY? I got a pen and paper. I can do my own work. How about that?
Put CJ to work.
There you go.
Is he sitting over there with Mom?
Yeah, he's back.
Okay. All right, 11-8. Liberty leads by 3. Their first lead a minute ago off the Cade Matheny Rainbow 3. Delaware, Christian Bliss with 8 to shoot. Bounces baseline to Macon Emery in the paint with Cleveland. Fakes left, goes right, shoots off the glass, no good. Josh Smith the rebound.
5 or 6 attacks there on that left block, really trying to take advantage of that. The Blue Hens are just not able to convert so far.
Blue Hens still in the zone. Right corner 3, Matheny missed it off the heel and right on cue. That was Zach Cleveland under the basket going down the end line to the corner. Like you talked about, Jason. Here's the Blue Hens. Right corner, Bliss. Mismatch against Porter. Size-wise, lobs it over the defense, left wing to Fernandez. As Xander Carter stays in his face. Good defense there. Up top, Emery. 5 to shoot. Over Cleveland for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound outside the paint taken by Colin Porter.
Blue Hens really aren't a great three-point shooting team. You see they're really trying to get in the interior of this defense to score their points.
Flames work in the zone. Alley-oop lob to Smith on the baseline. Could not handle the pass at the basket and has turned over to Blue Hens. That's the second turnover for Liberty. 10:40 to play in Pfaff. Liberty up 11-8. Bliss into the paint. Swiped away by Xander Carter. He's up the floor, one-on-one with a defender. Layup good as he scores around Alex Kazanecki. Good bucket there for Xander Carter.
Great bucket by Carter, but you got to give Kazanecki some props there too to not fall for the bait there, trying to lean into him to get the and one.
10:18 to play first half. Liberty has its biggest lead of 5 on an 8-0 run. Emery inside. Nothing doing. Outside back to Fernandez, top of the key. Drives against Xander Carter. Shoots over him, and good defense. Ball knocked away, taking Liberty. Xander Carter. Valuable minutes off the bench here. Matheny left wing to Cleveland by the Delaware bench. Up top to Matheny between the circles. He'll dribble to the left wing, cross court, into the corner. Carter drives inline, now to a cutting. Cleveland, look out! Missed the dunk. I even saw one of the Delaware assistant coaches say, wow.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, that pass goes into the baseline there. Nice recognition by Zach to come crashing down through the middle of the lane. Almost had a highlight reel of a dunk.
Foul is on Houston Emery. Yes, his brother Macon is on the team. That's one of 16 pairs of brothers playing on the same basketball team in college basketball. Houston Emery will exit after that almost would-be poster by Zach Cleveland. He's already got one against Kennesaw State a couple of weeks ago. Free throw up and no good. So Cleveland goes 1 of 2 at the line. 14-8. Liberty extends the run to 9-0. Scoring drought of 4 minutes for Delaware. You mentioned that pressure defense. After Delaware led early 4-0, Flames started getting in the chest a little bit. Fernandez drives, misses, but a follow dunk by Jaden Taylor. That was a high wire act. He's got 4.
Yeah, really great job by Taylor there to go way above the rim. He dunked that on the way down, AY.
That breaks a drought of 4:23 for the Blue Hens. They remain in the zone here. Bounce pass, right corner, Decker. Now to Carter. Down low to Cleveland. Back to Decker up top. He turns the corner. A little teardrop from below the foul line. Good. One-handed by Brett. He's got 5. That's how you break that zone.
Yeah, starting to see a little bit more of a development of that short and mid-range game from these point guards. And, man, that just is one more piece of the arsenal.
16:10 to play in the half. Ball knocked out by JJ right by the Liberty bench. Liberty coaches in their navy blue long sleeve Nike quarter zips and the gray slacks. Delaware almost identical, but they're in their black quarter zips with gray pants. Left wing Bliss blissfully tickles the net with that three. His 41st. It's 16-13.
First points of the game for Bliss. They wanted to get him going earlier, I'm sure.
Decker in the corner three, short, no good. Rebound Delaware. They're keeping Liberty one and done. They're out rebounding the Flames by 4 right now. Just 2 offensive rebounds total in this game, 1 apiece.
That zone defense allows you to pack in the zone and get it.
Cross-court pass knocked by Carter, taken over by Hernandez. He enters the paint at his own will, and he takes it and has it swatted away by the Flames. Cleveland down the paint. Jump pass, Porter right wing. He'll dribble into the paint. Lobs it, Carter left corner. Bounces to the post for Cleveland. Finds Decker right corner. Oh, you got to keep your head on a swivel here. J.J. Harper baseline right jumper. He almost airballed it about 5 feet out. No good. Rebound Delaware.
Yeah, J.J. was so far on the baseline there. He may have almost shot that from behind the backboard.
7:34 left in the half. Only 2 team fouls called in this game as well. Liberty by 3. Delaware the ball. Fernandez enters the paint with a bad pass stolen by Cleveland. Takes it down the paint. Good recovery by Bliss. And a good foul.
Yep.
Nothing harmful on it. And Zach will walk through the Delaware bench on his way to the media timeout. And he's hyped up.
Yeah,
that was strategically planned right there by Zach Cleveland. He didn't say anything.
No.
It was a media timeout. He just navigated his way through the Delaware guys coming off the bench for the timeout. 16-13, Liberty by 3. 7:19 to play first half. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet your diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
7:19 to play first half. Liberty 16, Delaware 13. Our three-pointers this year brought to you by Haley's Appliance. With a new location right there off Atlanta Avenue, across from the Liberty campus on Ward Road. Stop by Haley's Appliance for all your appliance needs and maybe a new mattress, pizza oven, they got it all. Haley's Appliance in Lynchburg. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Liberty 16, Delaware 13. Third matchup between these two schools now. Foes in Conference USA. Delaware, their lone league win, we talked about it, over at Kennesaw State on January 4th. 67-52. That was the fewest points allowed by a Delaware team this year. Kennesaw State was averaging 92 points a game when they were entering that game.
Yeah.
We'll be lucky to get to 30 the way this game's going right now. Liberty shooting 35%, Delaware 46%. Zach Cleveland at the line for a couple of shots. Free throw, front rim and in. Zach with 2, 17-13 Liberty. He was fouled by Christian Bliss. It was his first. And the third on the Blue Hens. Second free throw, no good. Liberty leads it by 4 after trailing 4-0 early on. Blue Hens the ball. There's a defensive chant by the students. I was waiting for it. Hauser left baseline. See if we can get the rest of the arena into it. 3 up and no good by Kazanecki. Rebound Liberty. Zach Cleveland pulls down his 4th rebound. Liberty, the ball right side of the floor. Colin Porter crossover left wing to Cleveland up top. Zach now to Matheny. Back to Cleveland. Overhead pass in the corner. Decker catch and shoot 3. Boom. Decker with 8, his second 3. Top 10 in the country coming in with 67 made threes. And Liberty has its biggest lead of 7, 20-13.
Great back screen, too, by Harper that set that up.
Bliss to Hauser right wing to Fernandez. Right side. Up top to Taylor. Inside to Hauser with Harper. Layup. Good and 1. Hauser at 6'9", 260. He's a big load inside.
Yeah, 14 minutes into the ball game here, and Hauser is a force to be reckoned with, but primarily on that left block, AY. So you got to start wondering here if they're going to try to move him out or make him get out of that position.
Got a, I'm a big, hey, this person looks like, what do you think? That foul was on Zach Cleveland, his first. Oh, we'll talk about it in a minute. Tyler Hauser misses the and 1. Now that I said that, you tell me who you think.
Oh, you got my mind racing.
I'm not saying like facial recognition, but just like the body frame. Alley-oop! Portered off! J.J. Harper.
Oh, wherever my brain was going, it got sidetracked with that one. What a great look.
22-15. Liberty by 7. 5:37 left. Blue Hens to the left of the floor. That's the south side of the arena. Adjacent University Boulevard. Smith guarding Hauser on the block. Up top, Fernandez 3. Looks good and is.
Yep.
I don't think they've hit the rim on a 3 yet. That's their second made 3. And Fernandez has 7. He averages 15. 22-18.
Hauser's got that head on a swivel, moving the ball around.
Porter in the near corner. Decker 3. Boom! Brett Decker Jr. You got to look for the scout. Oh, Decker's on the floor.
Yeah, the Delaware coaching staff just put their head in their hands like, guys, what are you doing of all the guys to leave open?
Third 3 for Brett Decker. And a whistle. And 4:49 left in the half. Foul on Liberty, their second.
A lot of movement here on these high ball screens for the Blue Hens. Coach McKay's talking to the officials about that, see if they start to police that.
Fouls on Cade Matheny. His first. Blue Hens in their black. They do have blue on their uniforms. Blue Hens stitched in blue on the chest. Fernandez, check that. Taylor. No, that was Fernandez. I had it right.
Got a good looking jump shot.
Yep, 25-21. 3-pointer good. 4:30 left in the half. Liberty continuing to work against the zone. Foul line, Cleveland. Below the foul line on the dribble. A nice move off the window by Zach. He's got 4.
Really nice up fake there. It made Hauser kind of commit to him, and Zach goes up and under with the right hand.
27-21. Liberty by 6. Bliss left wing. He's still being hounded out there by J.J. Harper. Just 2 shots taken for Bliss. Fernandez down the paint. Floats it off the window. No good. Rebound Liberty. Here comes Matheny racing by our radio location right wing. Chest pass left wing. Decker 3 from the left side of the floor. Good. Timeout Delaware. Martin Inglesby has been discussing with the officials last couple of trips down just trying to get any sort of edge against Brett Decker, but none to be found. 14 for Decker. 30-21 Liberty. Timeout on the deck. Our final media timeout of the first half. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance.
I knew that.
Softball, I think. Softball. They were signing autographs up top.
Understanding Medicare.
Watch out, they throw T-shirts.
Life insurance, healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500. Or visit them online at ThompsonBrooksInsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you invest in champions and championships. Join today. Flames Club.
3:42 left. First half. Liberty 30, Delaware 21. Brett Decker Jr. is taking flight. He's got 14, leading all scorers. 5 and 9 for the field, 4 threes. He's hit at least 3 threes in 14 of Liberty's 20 games. 7 games with 5+. You might get that in the first half here.
Yeah. I'd say, well, if we've got any young fans out there that are looking for someone to emulate, especially if they're a 2 or a 3 guard or shooter, Brett Decker's the guy to watch. You watch his ball movement without the ball, the way he comes off his shoulder screens. He just does everything right. And, you know, you like to talk about a shooter being in his zone, but we're all the way into the season now at this point.
We landed Wednesday night at Lynchburg Regional, and we were waiting on our luggage outside the FBO. And Brett that night took like a 35-foot three-pointer, and we expected to go, and he missed it. And the guys were just giving him a hard time about that shot after we got back from Bowling Green, Kentucky, in the 7-point win over Western Kentucky. 3:20 left in the half. Liberty up by 9. They've hit their last 5 shots. There's a bump foul by the Liberty bench across the way. Smith and Harper were both there. I think it's going to be J.J. Harper. And Xander Yates is a great videographer on the Liberty team. He really good three-point shooter. He's got a vlog on his. Search him on YouTube. He takes videos of all the trips. He very well might have. He had the video camera out at that point in time. They were giving Brett Decker a hard time at the airport. So I would check that out. Alley-oop. Foul called above the rim on Zach Cleveland. I believe they were going to let that play go. That'll be the second on Zach.
Yeah, that foul call was made by the sideline official, not the baseline official that it happened right in front of.
Zach played in foul trouble. Actually fouled out with about a minute left after a technical foul called on him. It was a dead ball technical foul. And it was a 5-point ball game. Western Kentucky made 2 free throws and got the ball.
Yeah.
And hit a 3 off the inbounds. But an illegal screen was called on Western, and that was a big play in the game to give Liberty the ball back, leading by 3. Jaden Taylor missed the first free throw. Second one's on the way. Missed that one as well. Liberty pulls down the rebound. Brett Decker, cross-court pass to Cleveland near side. Cleveland down the paint. No shot on the elbow. Up top to Decker. Brett down the paint, spins, back to Cleveland foul line. Backdoor, Porter, oh, what a feed. And the reverse layup for CP.
Good night, what a phenomenal pass. Porter had Bliss right on his back hip and still able to get that reverse. What a pass by Cleveland.
Liberty has hit its last 6 shots, leading by 11 now. Bliss left wing, 2:42 to play in the half. Porter muscling him up. Bliss gets by him, scores, and one.
You have 25, that's what I told you.
And is that either on Smith or Cleveland? So JJ, check a foul a minute ago. JJ's got 2. Cleveland has 1. That foul they're going to call on Colin. His first.
Awkward possession there. Bliss kind of spins through the double team and get Colin on the reach.
And the 3-point play good for Bliss. He's got 6. 32-24. And now the officials are going to go to the monitor I'm not sure what they're checking on, but officials voluntarily or by challenge can check on timing, scoring, game clock or shot clock malfunctions, 2 or 3 point field goals, or whether a shot was released before the buzzer. Coaches can challenge as well. I'm not sure if this is a coach challenge or not.
3:21 on the game clock has been assessed to Liberty number 12. Josh Smith, that is his first personal foul.
So something about 3:12 on the clock, and a foul has been assessed to Josh Smith.
That was what Liberty's bench was trying to get them to look at, maybe, is who that foul was assigned to, perhaps.
So we'll double check it on the stats. 32-24, Liberty by 8. 2:29 to play in the half. Decker in the left corner for 3. Back rim no good. A good hustle by the Flames. Porter right side on the arc. Backs up. One hand pass to Matheny way up top. He'll dribble top of the key. Right side to Porter. Inside to Cleveland. Touch pass to the box. No good. Turnover to Delaware. 2:05 to play in the half. Liberty by 8, 32-24. Blue Hens, top of the key. Fernandez with 6 to shoot. Dribbles down the paint. Oh, he walked with it. Yep, turnover. Number 9 for Delaware.
The precursor for Fernandez's travel there was just locked up tight defense by Caden Matheny. Chest to chest all the way down.
Colin Porter works at Cleveland in the front court, right wing. Up top to Porter, left wing to Matheny. Against the zone, back to Porter up top. Number 0 in a white. Right wing Decker right in front of you, Jason. Short, no good. Decker got his own miss. Left wing kick. Matheny back rim, no good. Smith, the good rebound. Oh my golly, what a rebound and a foul on Delaware.
Nice job being a ball hawk, if we could translate sport terms there, by Josh Smith coming across the lane to pull that down and secure that rebound.
That is the 4th foul on the Blue Hens. First on Justin Fernandez. Decker left wing. Bounces up top to Matheny. Now to the right wing on the dribble. Skips it back to Decker left wing into the paint. Little floater. Good for Brett Decker. 16 for Brett. 34-24.
It's really a soft spot in this zone defense that the Blue Hens are just sort of settling back into. The middle of the lane is wide open.
Liberty also taking advantage of 9 Delaware turnovers, outscoring them 9-0. Hauser on the block with Smith. Jump pass, left wing Fernandez, reels it in with 8 to shoot. Fernandez, jab step with the right foot. Goes left against Cleveland inside the line. Oh, tough shot with 1 on the shot clock, and he hit it. Fernandez with 12. 34-26. That was a great shot.
Really nice move.
All right, Flames cannot play for the final shot. 5 seconds separate the clocks. Game clock at 21, shot clock at 16. Collins says, let's go. Between the circles, he'll dribble. Right baseline to Decker. And he jumped pass, knocked out of bounds by Delaware. 7 to shoot. And Coach McKay will call a use it or lose it timeout.
Opportunity here to draw up a baseline inbounds play or review one that the Flames like.
So both teams have called timeouts in the first half. 7 seconds on the possession, 11.5 in the half. And Liberty only leading by 8. Biggest lead was 11 at 32-21.
Now you've got an inbounds pass underneath the goal here. See if the Flames maybe have an opportunity to draw something up for a corner three-pointer here at the buzzer.
Decker, Matheny, Cleveland, Smith, and Colin Porter on the floor for the white-cladded Flames. Porter will inbound it right in front of the Liberty Pep Band, led by Dr. Larry Sipe. 7 seconds to shoot. Colin gets it in, a high lob to Cleveland, had it knocked away, taken by the Blue Hens. 9 to shoot. In the front court, Fernandez with 6. Foul line, floater is good with 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. Fernandez with 14 for Delaware, and the Blue Hens go into the break, down only 6. Out shooting Liberty 57% to 48%. 34-28, Liberty taking time out. Our Segra halftime show coming up with Jason Prill here in Lynchburg. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
John Bartley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Dr. Cohen's gonna be epic.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Century to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video.
Century, caring about folks like John.
From Van Wagner, it's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. Plus, we'll scan the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But first, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
22-18.
I got that head on the swivel, moving the ball around.
Porter in the near corner. Decker 3. Boom! Brett Decker Jr. You gotta look for the scout. Oh, Decker's on the floor.
Yeah, the Delaware coaching staff just puts their heads in their hands like, guys, what are you doing? Of all the guys that you've opened.
Brett Decker Jr. with 16 points at the half as Liberty leads at 34-28 over Delaware. A little bit closer than I think a lot of Liberty fans would have liked to this point, but the Flames still in front with 20 minutes left to play. As we welcome you back inside the studio after the first 20 minutes of action, still 20 more to go coming up in a few minutes. But right now it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Looking at yesterday's action within the Liberty family, had some good showings on the hard court. That's tennis. Delaware in town facing the women's tennis team. It was Delaware's Conference USA debut in tennis. They would lose to Liberty 7-0. The Liberty women's team sweeping Delaware. How about the men's team? They were taking on Richmond later in the day in Lynchburg. A 7-0 win for them. So 2 sweeps for the tennis programs yesterday in the city of Lynchburg. Also on the mountain, Campbell in town against women's swim and dive. And women's swimming, they picked up a win 151-102 as things kept rolling. Liberty women's basketball, they were down in Murfreesboro against one of the best teams in Conference USA, Middle Tennessee. They would fall 63-54. Taking a look at Conference USA men's basketball happening today. No games getting started just quite yet. However, FIU and New Mexico State tipping off in just about 15 minutes, along with Western Kentucky and Sam Houston. Both of those 2 teams at 4-4 in conference play, trying to get above 500. They will be in Huntsville. At 4 o'clock this afternoon, UTEP will play host to Missouri State down in the Don Haskins Center in El Paso, Texas. Missouri State 5-3 in their first Conference USA season. In the top 25, some action happening right now that we want to get you covered on. Number 5, Duke all over Wake Forest, 82-58 with 4:23 left to go in the second. Nebraska looking like they're going to remain unbeaten. They are 71-53 is the score in Minnesota, taking on the Golden Gophers with 2.5 left to go. Nebraska about to move to 20-0 to start the season. Number 10, Michigan State beating Maryland 78-39 with 7:45 left to go in the second half. And how about this one up in Charlottesville? It is a close one. Number 14, UVA playing host to number 22, North Carolina. It is a 1-point game. 71-70 in favor of the Cavaliers. They led by 9 at the half. They lead by 3 now after making a bucket moments ago with under 5 to play in the second half. Elsewhere, number 2, UConn trails Villanova in the second half, 35-33. And number 21, Georgia, they lead Texas at the half, 37-30. So a lot going on across college basketball today as we head into our snowy and winter weather-filled weekend here in Lynchburg. We still got 20 more minutes to play, though, before all of that has to become a reality as Liberty and Delaware. The second half coming up next with AY after a check of Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. It's Liberty 34, Delaware 28 from Van Wagner. This is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of the information is available at Crossroads Family Dentistry.
You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with the graphics arts team to the finished product. 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. Propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
From Van Wagner, the Segra halftime show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the first half statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Now, once again, back to the arena.
34-28, Liberty leads Delaware at halftime. I'm Alan York inside Liberty Arena alongside Jason Porter as we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Delaware shoots 57%, 12-21 from the field. Liberty 48%, 13 for 27. Flames 6 more shot attempts thanks to 9 turnovers by the Blue Hens. Liberty 6 of 16 from three-point range, 38%, and 2 of 4 at the foul line. The Blue Hens 3 of 7 from 3 and 1 of 4 at the foul line. Mentioned 9 turnovers for Delaware, just 4 for Liberty. Flames outscoring them 9-2 off those miscues. Liberty out rebounding Delaware 14-13, including 4 on the offensive end. Individually for Liberty, Brett Decker Jr. leads all scorers with 16. He's 6 of 12 from the field, 4 made threes. His season high is 8 made threes, a career high also. Behind Brett, 5 points for Colin Porter. He's got 3 assists. Cade Matheny, 3 points and 4 assists. And Zach Cleveland putting together a nice game. 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Flames have assisted on 11 of their 13 made shots. For Delaware, the Blue Hens led in scoring by Justin Fernandez. He's got 14. 27 is his career high. And behind Fernandez, 6 points for Christian Bliss. 34-28, Liberty by 6. Biggest lead for Liberty was 11. At 32-21, biggest lead for Delaware was early 4-0. First half stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Second half coming up from Liberty Arena. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought win. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an art support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Second half coming up here at Liberty Arena. I was looking at the weather map, Jason. We're still clear outside.
All right.
Not any warmer, but we're clear.
It is chilly.
Woo. Jason Porter alongside Jason Prill inside our studio, rounding out our broadcast team today. We've been looking for some stories from fans. Don't have one yet. Who can be the first to email us? lfsn@liberty.edu. All it takes is one to start the tradition. If you have a story of coming to Liberty games, traditions you and your family have always done coming to games, or a story about your first Liberty athletics event, or I remember this one football game, or softball, or soccer, we want to hear about it. lfsn@liberty.edu. I remember my first Liberty broadcast, City Stadium. Fall of 2010 against St. Francis. Kind of a throwback game. Williams Stadium construction wasn't finished yet, or the renovations, I should say, on the home side. And so they welcomed back all the previous head coaches.
Wow.
That were still living, and Tom Dowling. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Morgan Hout was there.
Legends.
Yeah. Tell us your stories, and don't skimp on it. Send us a couple paragraphs. We'd love to read them on the radio. All right. Second half underway. Liberty by 6. You're Delaware, Jason. You're feeling pretty good right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I think you really are. You're going to stick in this zone for sure. It's taking Liberty out of some of the layups that they have such great success with as well.
Delaware the ball. Emery working his way into the paint, and a nice steal by J.J. Harper right under the basket. Saved it to Decker, and here come the Flames. Leading by 6.
Entire Liberty bench was standing up applauding that defensive effort.
Collin inside to J.J. Layup knocked away at the rim by the Blue Hens. Good defense by the black-clad Delaware team.
Hard for Harper to see it, but he had Brett Decker on the perimeter there wide open. He could have kicked it out.
Liberty in their white. On the dribble drive. Little teardrop floater, no good by Taylor. Rebound taken Liberty. Caden Matheny brings it front court. Bounces to Decker left corner. He'll dribble into the paint. Up top to Cleveland. Zach through the legs on the dribble. Back to Decker. Down the paint. Could not get the scoop off the glass. Ball taken by Delaware. Liberty leads it by 6. Emery right wing. Gets it into Hauser. Back out high to Fernandez with 14 points. Matheny's got a hand on him on the defense. Right wing Hauser. 3 to shoot. Dribbles into the paint. Tough shot. Oh, man. That is not who you want with the ball unless he's right at the rim for Delaware.
And Harper walked right by in front of us, kind of shaking his head like, what was that?
All right, I'm going to start referencing Tyler Hauser. I'm going to hearken our conversation we had in the first half about who I think just physically he looks like. Matheny right wing 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound taken by Lambier. Tyler Hauser, actually. There's one reference. I'm not done yet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Painting the picture.
Yep. All right, Hauser, left elbow. Bounces on the baseline for Bliss. He'll skip it through the paint. And to Taylor, his shot knocked out of his hands on the floor. And a foul called on Delaware. As Brett Decker jumped on the ball, Jaden Taylor jumped on him. I'd pull for Liberty. That's a tough foul on Jaden Taylor, though.
Yeah,
at least. Sure. Those are hustle plays that's just a tough foul. I think you disagree.
I was making sure Decker got up from that limp free. Sorry.
That's okay. Right corner, Decker. Bounces to Matheny, right wing. Skips it near side to Porter. Delaware extending that zone out a little bit deeper. Cleveland top of the key. Lobs it into paint. Knocked to J.J. Harper. He wasn't supposed to end up with it, but he did. His second bucket, 36-28.
A lot of early activity for the Flames around the rim here offensively.
17:02 left to play. High post on the left, Fernandez. Dribbles it out to the wing, far side. There's a screener there. Dribbles against it to the foul line against Matheny. Spins, floats it, no good. Rebound Cleveland.
Caden Matheny just playing some phenomenal defense here this afternoon.
There's Porter probing the paint. Now to Cleveland foul line. Cleveland behind the back to Harper. And a foul called inside on Hauser, I believe.
Hauser kind of got caught defensively in no man's land there. He had to hedge over to stop Cleveland's drive and winds up picking up the foul on J.J. Harper.
I thought it was on Hauser. Actually, going to give it to Jaden Taylor. His second, team foul number 2. How about these passes by Zach? I mean, he is pulling them all out of the hat right now. J.J. Harper at the line. Free throw short and no good. Liberty really improving its free throw shooting on the season, up to 5th in the league. They lead the league nearly 80% in league games, but 2 of 5 on the afternoon. Next free throw. JJ missed them both.
You know, folks probably hear people talk about free throws and how important those are and probably get tired of that mantra, but boy, it really becomes critical in a lot of ball games.
36-28, Liberty by 8. 16:24 left. Hauser gets it to Fernandez. He'll dribble Matheny in the paint, swiped away by the Flames. Zach Cleveland to our left. Down the paint, spins, jump pass, up top, Porter, no look, right wing, Matheny. Off the mark.
The students were ready to erupt with that one. That's Matheny's spot. We don't see him miss from there very often.
Delaware the ball back, trailing by 8. 16 minutes left. Bliss, guarded by Porter, near midcourt. Dribbles left off the screen to the end line. Pulls up. Double clutch shot, no good. He felt Cleveland on the backside. Caused the off shot there. Here's Decker to Harper up top, down the paint. Floater, good. JJ got his 2 free throws he missed back. And timeout on the floor. I think Liberty took that timeout. Nonetheless, it'll be a called timeout. We still have the under 16 to come. Liberty leads it by 10, 38-28. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor.
Delaware, call that timeout.
Major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home, and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
15:38 left. From Lynchburg, Liberty 38, Delaware 28. Alan York, Jason Porter here courtside. Next ball game for Liberty coming up on Thursday at Middle Tennessee. 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Nick Pierce will have the radio call of that game. From the Murphy Center, I will be out with some family duties taken care of. All positive duties, I will add that. But Nick will travel with the Flames on Wednesday and do that game. Only game next week for Liberty. And then Liberty will have its follow-up. You got the front page of the notes. Follow-up game at Delaware, February 4th. Up in, not Newark, Newark, Delaware.
Newark, that's right.
Don't get it confused. For Newark, New Jersey. Some fighting words up there. We're Newark. Blue Hens the ball. Bill Lambier. Tyler Hauser actually is his name, but he looks just like Bill. Same frame and everything. There's Emery inside. Good shot over Decker. Making Emery. His first bucket averages 12.
Emery's been vocal offensively for the Blue Hens, wanting to get the ball first time he gets it to him there, and nice touch.
Here's Matheny up top. Porter. Collin thought about it. Now he will shoot it. Back rim and down. It hit way high up off the rim. Thought it might funnel back through. Alex Kazanecki has checked in for the Blue Hens, who again predominantly played with a 7-man rotation. A lot of injuries on this Blue Hens team. Now a throwaway taken though by Hauser inside against Decker. Oh, a little turn spin move. And Hauser just bumping off guys. Yeah, he's so Bill Lambier.
He is. Minus the dirty here maybe, but Hauser really is kind of the Zach Cleveland of their squad. The offense is running through him.
14:20 left. I would compare him to former Liberty great Scotty James, but Scotty a little bit more athletic than Tyler Hauser, so I'll give Scotty the edge there. Matheny, right wing three. Oh yeah, there we go. Second three from Matheny, and Liberty leads by 9, 41-32.
Liberty starts to catch fire here from deep. You're going to wonder if Delaware comes out of this zone. They may have to match up and get a little bit more intense defensively.
Both teams a little cold coming out of the break. They combined 5 of 15. Here's a ball poked away at the top of the key, taking Liberty. Decker up the floor for Harper. JJ attacking, hanging, missing at the rim. Rebound taken, Bliss. There was contact, and now Hauser, bless his heart, he is down on all fours now. I'm not sure if he collided with somebody or he's in a catcher's stance under the Liberty basket. And that'll take us to our under 16 media timeout. Liberty leads at 41-32. Coach McKay over to help Tyler Hauser a little bit. Their trainer, Paul Lowry, is down there as well, and Aaron Schreiner, Liberty's trainer, as they help Hauser off the floor.
Walking off under his own power.
Yeah.
That was a good sign.
Plays the game hard. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and they're already thin as it is.
Yeah.
We hope Hauser's going to be okay. And we'll take that timeout. Liberty leads it by 9, 13:33 left. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires.
Those quad shots are brutal.
Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light him up. Touchdown,
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
.33 left. Liberty 41, Delaware 32. Liberty has its 8-0 conference record on the line. Delaware 1-6. Both teams on the road next week. Liberty at Middle Tennessee on Thursday. Nick Pierce will have the play-by-play from the Murphy Center. Delaware makes their trip out west to New Mexico State on Wednesday and UTEP on Saturday. Hopefully Scott Clanson, the radio voice of the Blue Hens, will have time to get out to the Italian pizza deli we went to. Some of the best pizza in my life in El Paso, Texas. Yes,
hey.
yes,
yep.
yes, yes, and yes.
We thought that was a long trip.
You skipped out with us on that. You went out there, but you didn't go to that Italian restaurant.
I passed on that one. You're right.
Todd Wetmore was with us. I can't. Jamie Hall.
That's right. You guys are still talking about that one.
I'm not going to stop talking about it. It rinks of, and that's not even commercial pizza. It's in El Paso. It's great. Kazanecki, right wing pass to Emery right in front of us. 3, clangs off the rim. Oh man. Loose ball foul on the rebound. Colin Porter fell on the basketball, but he popped right up. Foul is going to be on Houston Emery. His second. So really third on Delaware.
Really nice offensive set there by Delaware coming out of that timeout. Wide open look there by Emery, just not able to connect.
Porter, Cleveland, Decker, Smith, Matheny on the floor for Liberty. Collin will dribble right wing by the Liberty bench. Picks the ball up. Chest pass to Decker left wing. Back to Porter right wing for 3. Yes, sir. 8 for Collin. 44-32.
Defensively, the point guy on this 1-3-1 is just looking, thinking, how far out do I have to come?
Biggest lead for Liberty now, 12. Fernandez picks it up at midcourt. Left wing pass for Bliss. Bliss in a double team, skips out of it to Macon Emery on the block against Cleveland. Bump foul on Zach. That's the second foul on Cleveland. The first foul on Liberty in the second half. J.J. Harper, Xander Carter will come in. Xander Yates out today. He is sick, but he played valuable minutes on Wednesday. Josh Smith got into foul trouble early. Xander logged 11 minutes in that game. Ball inbounded to Bliss underneath for Delaware. Got around to Harper and rubs the ball up and off the rim and in. 8 for Bliss.
Relatively quiet day today for Bliss. Kind of highlighted him at the top of the broadcast. Flames have kept him in check.
Yep, 12-21 to play in the ballgame. Liberty by 10. Bounce pass right wing to Porter. Up top Matheny. Fakes it left. Now will dribble to the top of the key. Lobs it to JJ in the corner. Now to Smith. Down the paint. Oh, man. The sea parted. And Josh Smith, two-hand flush.
Fantastic look off the baseline there. Great two-man game. Great read by Josh Smith with a hammer.
12-point Liberty lead. 46-34. Left wing, Fernandez. Against Harper. Picked up on a switch now by Carter on the wing. 8 to shoot. Fernandez in the paint. Foul line. Carter yanked it away. Liberty on the takeaway. Matheny. Right wing, JJ. Harper lobs it. Left corner. Carter 3. Short. Rebound taken Delaware.
After the defensive explosion there that Xander Carter had, just expected that to go in for him on that shot.
I'm curious what the other media are going to characterize as this game here today. 12-point Liberty lead, very low scoring.
Yeah.
Inside Emery against Smith. Throws it down the inline. Ball knocked off of Matheny and then ricochets off of Kazanecki into his own bench. Turnover to Liberty. 11:03 to play. Liberty by 12, 46-34. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
Bring in the new year with a new vehicle from Lynchburg Nissan. We made buying simple and easy, and right now, Lynchburg Nissan is offering up to $10,000 off MSRP, 0% for 60 months on multiple models, and up to 130% of fair KBB for your trade. Get up and get on over to Lynchburg Nissan while the best selections are still available. And don't forget, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1 million mile warranty. Visit LynchburgNissan.com now. LynchburgNissan.com.
11:03 left to play in our ball game, 46-34. Liberty leading by 12 here in Lynchburg alongside Jason Porter. I'm Alan York. Got the radar up here, Jason. Some of the storm starting to make its way into Western Virginia. I'm curious, it already came through, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, and there's still some remnants of it. But I'm curious, was it as bad as it was supposed to be? Was it worse? Because Tuesday, we watched in the hotel. It was, you better go get anything you can. Yeah. They were talking 2 feet of snow in this area, maybe 3. And the pressure system shifted a little bit, and so I'm curious, those that have already experienced it, how I've paid more attention to this weather forecast the last 6 days than I ever have in 49 years on this earth.
We've been talking about it for 6 days around here. You just see the magnitude of it, too. I mean, starting in the panhandle of Texas all the way up, going up through New England when it's all said and done.
Delaware chartered a bus and came down yesterday. They will charter back to Newark, Delaware, and get ready for their trip out west. Most teams go 2 days out. Like Liberty's got a Wednesday, Saturday trip in a couple of weeks, and they will leave on Monday. So it's going to be a full 6-day trip for Liberty out to Las Cruces and El Paso. Liberty the ball leading by 12, 46-34. Out of the timeout, 20 to shoot. Against the zone, Colin Porter up top, right wing Matheny. He'll dribble inline right with 13 to shoot. Back to Porter, right side. Now to Matheny in the corner. To Carter, dribbles inline, goes up top to his high school teammate Porter. Chest pass right wing. Matheny short on the 3 and no good. And a ball taken back by Xander Carter. To Porter up top for a 3. Spins out, no good.
Xander Carter just tough guyed that right out of the arms of the blue man defensive rebounder.
I can't wait, to follow his career here at Liberty. Xander Carter getting a lot of good minutes as a true freshman out of Greenup, Kentucky. Liberty by 12, halfway home, second half. Bliss, good pass inside, and knocked away at the rim by Harper. Flames the other way, Matheny up top.
Two-handed block by Harper.
I just give it to JJ and let him shoot it. Harper, right wing, up top Matheny. 18 to shoot, left wing Carter. Number 1 in white, bounces left baseline to Smith. Smith loops it, right wing to Matheny. Back left side, Carter, 9 to shoot. Bounces to Porter, to a cutting Smith, who puts it up and in. That might be my favorite play of the game. And now a foul on the inbounds on Colin Porter.
This may be another reason, though, defensively, the Blue Hens need to get out of this 1-3-1. Liberty's content to just run the shot clock down and play for great possessions, but what a possession there.
There is no orator fast enough to describe how quickly that ball changed hands on Liberty's possession. And now we have an official timeout with 9:36 left. I'm going to turn Kyle Shipman up, our PA announcer, to see what they're looking at. There was a foul on Colin Porter. His second foul. And again, I think this is an official review. Officials can voluntarily or by challenge review timing, scoring, game clock, shot clock malfunction, 2 or 3 point field goal, whether a shot was released before the buzzer. In many occasions, they'll make sure they get a foul called right. 48-34, and now they do look it over, and we'll wait and see what we hear from Kyle Shipman. TV's not going to get an explanation either, I don't believe.
Following the official review, the result of a play is a common foul.
Okay. Yeah, they check to see any flagrant foul need to be upgraded or not.
CP just in a good defensive stance there and was kind of reaching for the ball and came across Bliss's eye.
9:34 left. Liberty by 14, their biggest lead. Bliss, left wing to Emery. Dribbles on the arc, shoots over Cleveland for 3. Good, making Emery. He's got 5, his 24th 3. 48-37, Liberty by 11, 9:12 to play. Very kind of like matinee, Sunday, kind of quiet crowd here tonight. Left wing Carter down the paint, splits a double team. Bounces up top to Matheny. Right wing Harper. 10 to shoot. JJ back to Matheny. Inside the foul line to Cleveland. Left wing Decker 3. Boom. That's how it's done, folks. 19 for Decker. His 5th 3.
That's it right there. 5 for 10. 50% shooting from 3 for Brett Decker. Just does such a great job of finding the open spot.
His first bucket in the second half. Here's an alley-oop shot. Oh, let him play. Let him play. Foul called on Liberty up around the rim. It's going to be on J.J. Harper. His second. And number 3 on Liberty. Just 6 fouls combined for these two teams in the second half.
And Emery stepped out of bounds on that foul, Allen. He stepped on one of the cheerleaders' signs and sort of flipped it into the front row. The referee came over and kind of said, hey, that's a little more than needed to happen.
Emery free throw. No good. Come on now, Houston, yeah. Emery. Be nice. His brother Macon is an inch and 5 pounds smaller.
I'm sure that's never a topic of conversation between two brothers.
Second free throw. Hangs on the rim and off. He goes 0 for 2. Liberty up the floor. Decker right corner to Porter right wing. Cross court from us. Back to Decker in the corner. Brett dribble drive at the foul line. Down to Carter and a turnover. That's just the 5th on Liberty. 15 turnovers for Delaware. Liberty's highest is 16 forced against Sam Houston 2 weeks ago in Huntsville, Texas. There's a tough shot by Fernandez, no good. Another foul on J.J. Harper, his 3rd and the 4th on Liberty. Josh Smith will go to the line. Check that, come in for J.J. Justin Fernandez is from Richmond. Transfer from Providence. Also spent some time at George Mason. Number 4 in black. Fernandez, free throw in. Also, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Fernandez has really been the offensive firepower today for the Blue Hens.
He was in the first half. He had 14. Yep. That's just his first point in the second half. 51-38. Fernandez also played a little time here in Lynchburg. Where, you might ask?
I got nothing. Not sure.
You didn't look him up on your prep?
I was going to say, I might have missed that.
You didn't look him up on your prep? I'm joking. Virginia Episcopal.
Really?
That's my job. That's my job.
Okay.
Yeah. Free throw good. He's got 16. Only one in double figures for the Blue Hens. Still, 12-point game. Liberty just has not been able to open up a bigger lead with Delaware. Foul called inside on the Blue Hens. That will be foul number 4 and number 3 on Jaden Taylor. 51-39, Liberty by 12. Take a timeout. Free throws coming up for your Flames. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Period Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at perryfamilydentistry.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
.51-39, Liberty by 12, 7:50 left. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. So what's on your docket for tomorrow, Jason?
I think we're going to be watching this weather pattern a little bit, making sure everything in the house stays comfortably.
I'm curious,
as it should be,
what churches may be open, or if they have maybe pre-recorded some YouTube videos or something.
Starting to become a pretty good list of churches that are not going to operate tomorrow, which is understandable. It's our northern listeners probably don't understand how we react to the storms down here, but not quite set up with the equipment. We get the hills. There's a lot of issues in Lynchburg sometimes.
Not because the storm's coming, but I needed a new snow shovel. One we had it's had its time.
Yep.
Went to one hardware store, completely out. It was the big box stores. They were completely out. Then I went to another local store. They had sold a lot, but they had plenty in stock. So I picked one up. And an ice scraper for my car. Xander Carter at the line. Free throw good. Xander continues to really impress this coaching staff with his poise as a true freshman. Second free throw no good. Liberty by 13. Biggest lead's been 14. Delaware's kind of hung around 9-10 deficit mark. Left wing making Emery. Guarded by Cleveland. On the arc, one dribble. Top of the key to Taylor. A handoff to Bliss against Porter. Foul line jumper. Short, no good. Colin, I think, got a hand on that shot going up.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Here comes Colin, front court, right wing. Liberty by 13. Porter off the Smith screen, top of the key, left wing to Cleveland. A cross-court pass stolen away by Emery. He was hanging out in the passing lane.
Yep.
Top of the key to Bliss for three. Good. Ooh, man. That sounded great. Yep. 11 for Bliss. Back to a 10-point Liberty lead.
It's a good look. Not a lot of ball movement there, but Bliss just took the gap that he had offensively and able to make the three.
6:50 left. Blue Hens actually out-shooting Liberty from a percentage, but Liberty leads by 10. 15 turnovers for Delaware. Decker right wing. Up top to Porter. Lob in, alley-oop, Smith! With a two-handed flush.
What a great look by Smith there, but just, or a great dunk there by Smith, but just poor communication along the baseline of that zone.
That is a third dunk today for Josh Smith. He was our pregame interview, and I might have to interview him all the time now. Three no good by the Blue Hens. Emery, Liberty the rebound, leading by 12. Decker left wing. Now to Porter up top. Back to Decker. Long three for Brett. Yes, sir. Decker with 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 made threes for Brett.
My goodness, just a great job by Brett Decker. Again, making himself available for the kick out and the ball swing. Always ready to shoot.
Liberty with its biggest lead at 15. 5:45 to play. Bliss hooks a pass in the corner for Kazanecki. Dribbles into the paint. No shot. Top of the key to Fernandez. Fernandez with 9 against Carter. Pull up right wing three. Spins out and rebound. Zach Cleveland, his 8th. Zach in the front court. Also has 5 assists. Right wing Porter. Can he make it 6? Cannot. Rebound knocked off of Josh Smith. I was thinking it might go back to Liberty, but it won't. I haven't talked much about the Delaware Blue Hens head coach, Martin Inglesby, in his 10th season. Former guard at Notre Dame. And he's got a family story that's kind of cool with his brother, who is a screenwriter. We'll talk about that next stoppage of play. And his dad played in the NBA. 5:13 to play. Liberty by 15. Delaware the ball. Bliss against Harper, foul line. Good defense by JJ to cut him off. Top of the key to Emery. Dribbles baseline against Smith. On the block. Right wing pass to his brother. 3 and short. No good. Rebound Josh Smith. Pulls that one away. His 4th of the game. Here's Decker underneath the basket. Dribbles underneath. Right wing to Porter. Back to Decker. Brett fouled on the 3 by Kazanecki, who just sulked right in front of the Liberty bench after that foul.
Just trying to get a hand up there, and he evaded Brett Decker's space. That's a tough foul to give up.
3 free throws for Brett. He's got 22. His career high, 29 against Kentucky Christian. Decker with 3 shots, 78% foul shooter on the year. First one on the way is good. 23 from Decker. But Martin Inglesby, the head coach of Delaware, his brother Brad created the HBO hit Mayor of Easttown. Second free throw for Brett. He's got 24, which is based in the Philadelphia suburbs, similar to where the brothers grew up. Series received 16 nominations at the 73rd Primetime Emmy Awards and won 4 of them. Decker goes 3 of 3 at the line, 60-42. And you would think, oh, Liberty's up 18. And that's not been the case in this game.
Yeah.
Delaware's hung around. Emery left wing. To Bliss, reverse layup. Tough one from left to right. Bliss has 13. It's been a quiet 13.
As far as head coaches go, Inglesby's very mild-mannered, low-key over there on the sideline. Certainly had some higher-profile coaches.
No doubt. Decker, right corner 3, spins out. His brother also has another show, Task, which is currently airing on HBO Max. Their father, Tom, standout guard at Villanova back in the early 70s. Left wing 3, no good for Fernandez. Rebound Liberty. Flames up by 16, 60-44, 3:55 left. Porter, top of the key. On the dribble. Finds Smith, right corner, now to Decker. Inside the arc. Right side to Matheny. Matheny against Emery. Baseline right to Decker in the corner. Decker goes in line with 7 to shoot. No look up top. Porter, right side, Matheny 3. Yes! 11th made 3 for the Flames. Matheny's got 3 of them. And Liberty's up by 19.
Just kind of look at the body language here of Delaware. They kind of seem just content to sort of play this one out. Don't make any assumptions, but not a whole lot of aggressive.
We still have one media timeout coming up. Bliss has 13. His pass inside knocked out by Liberty. That'll take us to a radio timeout, our final one of the ball game. 63-44 Liberty, 3:10 left. This Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames Flames thanks Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. I see the future. I see exploration. I see the future finding the present. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is a part of history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. Information is available at spaceforce.org.
3:10 left. Liberty leading by 19, 63-44. Food Line Feeds brings us our score to get more promotion. Probably free-throw the Flames hit this season. Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to the local area food bank to help our neighbors in need. So far entering tonight, 21,800 meals. Thanks to Food Line Feeds, score to get more promotion. Also coming up, the Conference USA Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, March 10th through the 14th in Huntsville, Alabama. Some really good ticket deals available at libertyflames.com/CUSA basketball. Some good student ticket deals as well. 3 minutes left. Liberty leading by 19. They've kind of opened up the lead here the last couple of minutes of this second half. Now out shooting Delaware. And a good look inside to J.J. Harper. He's got 8. And Liberty with its biggest lead, 65-44.
Been a really good mix of offensive attacks here in the second half. Not just settling for threes, going to the hole aggressively.
Delaware just shooting 33% in the second half. After Liberty led by 6 at halftime. 2:28 left. Liberty by 21. Delaware the ball. Taylor inside to Emery. Right wing for Kazanecki's three. Good. Alex Kazanecki. 16th three of the year. You didn't like something about that pass right there.
Well, I don't think Emery didn't realize how open he was. He had an easy dunk there, but gave up a 3 for a 2.
I felt the body language. You needed to release something there, Jason.
I appreciate that.
I just wanted to give you the runway there. 65-47. Liberty by 18. Decker has 25. He's got the ball top of the key. Right side to Cleveland. Back to Decker. 8 to shoot. Now to Cleveland. Pop it, Zach. Right side, Porter 3. Off and no good. Rebound taken by the Blue Hens.
25 stays in his lane.
Liberty by 18. Bliss got J.J. Harper up in the air and kind of nudged into him. J.J. took one on the kisser. And they're going to call J.J. with the foul, his 4th. And 3 free throws coming up for Christian Bliss. 5th team foul for Liberty. J.J. is still wincing a bit as he stands up, walking right by the Delaware bench.
You know, Alan, that's been an interesting evolution of that foul on a three-point shooter. Fans have been watching this. You know, their shooters got to the point of kicking out a foot, trying to draw contact, or not jumping straight but leaning into the defender. And it's always interesting to see which direction officials wind up calling. That was a pretty obvious foul on J.J.
ACC fan favorite Grayson Allen, who used to play for Duke. Yeah, he might be one of the more hated college basketball players in the last couple of decades. All right, Coach McKay is going to go to his bench a little bit here. Ryan Jones Jr., who has really cool hairdos game in and game out. He's got the cornrows working right now. Free throw for Bliss. Good. As he goes 2 of 3 at the line. Bliss has 15. There is a timeout called for by Delaware. 32nd timeout. Blue Hens will have one left. 65-49. Liberty is going to finish off the Blue Hens here and improve to 9-0. That's something that Coach, he may or may not get asked about it. But being around this team, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about the record.
Yep.
They don't talk about what's going to be an 11-game win streak. That's our job to talk about. But they don't really talk about it. If it's a game today, oh, okay, here's a scout. Okay, let's hunker down with Delaware. Yep. And they'll get to Middle Tennessee when they get to Middle Tennessee. I've not been around a team that has their feet solidly planted to where they are today.
Go ahead. Such great senior leadership that allows those kind of talks to die down.
Yeah, a lot of teams don't have that. Here's Colin Porter, bumped at midcourt by Bliss. That'll be the 6th foul on Delaware, the 2nd on Bliss, so Liberty will inbound it. 1:26 to play, Liberty 65, Delaware 49. All inbounded to CP. Liberty shooting 48% for the ball game. Right wing, Carter. Left wing, Porter. Jones is posting up inside. Decker on the dribble drive. Spins. Outside to Porter. Right side to Harper. He goes in line. Oh, a little wedgie in between the rim and the glass. Ooh. And we've got a foul called? Yes.
Yeah.
Jaden Taylor, his 4th.
Great recognition there on the perimeter. J.J. Harper realized he just threw the pump fake and had a great chance to go right to the rack.
I can feel that energy from that drive right there.
Yep.
Harper tried to rip the rim down. Free throw for J.J. good. He's got 9. Jalen Jamar Harper. One more free throw coming up for J.J. 66-49. And that's no good. Harper now in double figures, 6 of his last 8 ball games. He just does it quietly.
Yep.
And he'll go to the bench with 10 points. And Drew Grimes comes in. Tor Sorensen comes in, the pride of Good. His mom and dad played sports here. 1 minute left. TJ Drain's going to come in as well. Delaware the ball, down 18, 15 to shoot. Three-pointer, left wing, Fernandez no good. Carter the rebound for Liberty. Flames will have to put one shot up. Who's going to get it?
Great job defensively, though, by this group that's on the floor just now, AY. Lots of screens. Delaware didn't do anything different. Everyone adjusted well.
19 to shoot. Colin Porter down the paint, right block, teardrop, floater no good. Rebound Delaware. Shot clock is off. Let's see what the Blue Hens do here. 67-49. Oh, Bliss down the paint is fouled. 1 of 3 Flames there in his face at the rim.
Bliss right there on a season average of 15 going to the line here, but again, Liberty doing a great job of kind of keeping him under control today.
Foul is on Xander Carter's first. Christian Bliss, 15 points on the afternoon, make it 16. He's the only player in the country averaging 15 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has 6 rebounds today, only 1 assist. TJ Drain is checked in. Freshman from Windermere, Florida. Liberty will not shoot it.
And AY, that stat you don't see often with Christian Bliss, #1 in the nation in minutes per game.
Yeah.
Doesn't come off the floor.
Liberty will clear the midcourt line. Fans will stand up and scurry to their cars and get wherever they're getting. There's the horn. Liberty a winner this afternoon, 67-51. As they improved to 9-0 in the league. 17-3 overall. They've won 11 in a row. They'll be at Middle Tennessee on Thursday. Nick Pierce will have the play-by-play story. Delaware falls for the 5th straight ball game, now 5-14, 1-7 in Conference USA. They'll be out west beginning Wednesday at New Mexico State. And all the Flames coaches are going down a show of respect for Tyler Hauser. He went out of the game with 13:33 left. I don't think he returned. Went out with an injury. And all the Flames are making sure they wish Tyler Hauser well as he slowly walks to midcourt. And they're going to have the post-game prayer. Delaware part of it as well. And really neat sign of respect, the Flames showing Tyler Hauser there. All right, final score in Liberty 67, Delaware 51. We'll have the Coca-Cola postgame show coming up after this timeout from Van Wagner. This is Liberty basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at ThompsonBrooksInsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook, 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit AbishFinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at DestinationBedfordVA.com. That's DestinationBedfordVA.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
From Van Wagner, welcome inside the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Coming up, we'll recap today's game and hear the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Plus, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the final game statistics, and we'll get an update of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard. Now, let's go back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report.
Welcome back inside Liberty Arena tonight. I gotta fix that, Jason Porter. It's only 250. That's a quick game.
Yeah.
Only 250 right now. Liberty wins at 67-51 today over Delaware. With the win, Liberty now 11 wins in a row. They're 17-3 overall, 9-0 in the league. We'll be at Middle Tennessee on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Nick Pierce will have the play-by-play on the radio of that game. Delaware falling to 5-14, 1-7 in the league. They will be at New Mexico State on Wednesday. Speaking of Middle Tennessee, they lost last night against Jacksonville State down in Alabama. Let me double check that score. 75-58. Also, La Tech beat Kennesaw State by 6 last night. Some games in progress. FIU leads New Mexico State 37-30 nearing halftime. Break out the Bearcats. Since they played Liberty, they are playing as good as Liberty right now, leading Western Kentucky by 17 in the first half. And Missouri State at UTEP coming up around 4 o'clock. Good effort today by Liberty. Took them a while to kind of stretch things out, but they played really good defense against Delaware and holding the Blue Hens to just 51 points. The Blue Hens season low is 43 they had against Missouri State, so Liberty almost did that to them. But good game up and down, and one you'll bank away and get ready for Thursday.
Yeah, no question. Again, it's just a solid team effort. Brett Decker Jr. doing what Brett Decker Jr. does. Just phenomenal shooting by him tonight. But, you know, the Flames lead the nation, or are top 5 in the nation, AY, in some really important categories. Field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage. And when you are so effective offensively in what you do, we know defensively Liberty is able to do as much as they are as well. But this was just, again, a nice balanced attack and a little bit of a different one, too, with that 1-3-1 zone defense thrown at them, but they executed offensively very, very well today.
And one thing we really didn't talk about, Delaware, from a pace of play standpoint, they play a really kind of sludge, feet in the mud pace of game. That's what they choose to do, and almost by necessity with their depleted lineup with injuries. And but despite that, Liberty won by 16. They forced 16 turnovers, 8 of those by Justin Fernandez. They had 10 steals, and 21 assists on 24 shots made. So good film to review, and they'll clip out some plays. They'll take a look at it. But a big win for Liberty over Delaware, 67-51. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue more of our Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll head inside the media room when we come back. Liberty a 16-point win over Delaware. Flames now 11 wins in a row. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the post-game thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet store. Once again, back to the arena.
Liberty wins 67-51 over Delaware. Let's head inside the media room. Here's head coach Richie McKay.
Yeah, my prayer for Tyler. I hope he, number 44 for their team, I hope he's okay. And we prayed for Delaware to have a safe trip back. And I would just say with the inclement weather that's ahead of us, let's do this quickly and let's help everyone stay safe.
Fernandez, really good first half. I don't think he hit a shot in the second half. Did you guys change up any looks he was getting there in the second half?
Yeah, John, I don't know if we changed any looks. We just were more attentive to, him getting to spots on the floor that he's comfortable in. And I thought our guys did a really good job of making him a little less comfortable. He's a good player. I don't think they get the credit they deserve for how much offensive prowess they possess. They're a good team. Christian Bliss is a terrific player, and I thought our guys did a really good job on him. And we'll need to replicate that when we're in Delaware. But again, Fernandez got away from us a little bit. He played over the top. We mixed up guys on him and tried to make him a little more uncomfortable.
You've been winning some games with a really good offensive output. Today was a little different. You guys really got it out on the defensive end. 16 turnovers on the fourth side of them. What did you like specifically on the defensive end today?
Coach McKay getting asked about the defense here today.
Yeah, hopefully we're improving on that end, Bryson. We've got a group of guys that are willing defensively, and not many people will reference or understand this terminology, but we have a defensive selflessness that is growing. And I think when it's not just about my man scoring and you're hard to play against our team, I think that's when we're at our best. And, to Delaware's credit, they shortened the game. They played a zone nearly every possession, and hats off. That's who they are because they have a limited bench. But we're a pretty proficient three-point shooting team and unselfish. So, again, I think their plan slowed us down a little bit.
You're able to force 16 turnovers.
Yeah.
You speak about the defensive improvement over the season. How much do you think that played into
Coach McKay being asked about the turnovers.
I think it helped us. Again, they got away. They had like a 1.1 points per possession at the rim, and that doesn't win. So Josh's insertion in that was critical. We sized up a little bit, which we have the ability to do, and the versatility that you want and need as a coach or a program. But John, they're a tough out. I don't know if you look at their scores, you kind of get misled as to how competitive they've been. But that's a group that they're still fighting. They played great against BYU in the Marriott Center. So I didn't think they'd have they'd play with a fearlessness. And again, so I think those teams are dangerous.
Brett he really got going in the first half.
Coach McKay being asked now about Brett Decker after Liberty wins over Delaware.
You mentioned how Delaware likes to play, being able to find him, and he's kind of moving around. What is it about him that was working so well today? Just kind of settling and finding spots in the zone.
Bryson, there's not a spot that Brett doesn't like. So, again, we have the ability to space you because we have three really proficient three-point shooters. J.J. Harper, who's really good at it, did not make an attempt from three. So, again, that speaks to his selflessness. And then Josh Smith, R.J., Xander Carter, they can make three. So I just think, again, for us, our guys are pursuant of trying to get the best shot available. And, yeah, Brett was he was the benefactor of that tonight.
You got a veteran team. You mentioned it earlier about how it could be easy to look at the standings and get caught up in that.
Coach now being asked about his veteran leadership on his team, winning by 16 over Delaware.
Standings and their record, it's not the same as some of the teams you played recently.
Yeah, John, our guys they're long enough in this and mature enough not to take anything for granted. I think. We live by a quote that was in a worship song that says gratitude and anxiety can't exist in the brain at the same time. So whatever is keeping you anxious, whether it's a turnover, a missed shot, not enough minutes, unmet expectations, you got to be able to flush that and turn the page and play with a joy and a sense of purpose, a connection, a brotherhood that I think our program is trying to foster and has grown, and this group is a part of that furtherment. I think it's who we are. We play with a joy and a selflessness that I think it has a chance on most nights. All right, thanks, guys.
It's head coach Richie McKay addressing the media here today, 67-51. No amplification in the media room, so we're going to try to relay the questions from the media to those still listening to our Coca-Cola postgame show. Josh Smith and Brett Decker Jr. Making their way to the media room right now. Brett Decker, 25 points, 6 threes today. Josh Smith, 8 points and 4 rebounds as Liberty wins 67-51 over the Delaware Blue Hens, improving to 9-0 in Conference USA play. Here's Brett Decker Jr. and Josh Smith.
I am set up pretty well. And I got the gas stove. I can cook still.
You got a gas stove?
All right. Damn, you had 25?
And they'll have an opening comment before questions from the media.
All right, we can get rolling. All right. Guys, just talk us a little bit through the win and your thoughts on 11 straight wins.
Yeah, I mean, Brett started us off really strong. He's killing it. Looks like he had 25 here. Great player. But, I think we really took it possession by possession as a slower paced game. And I think we just didn't get overreacting to certain shots that they made and just kind of stuck to our principles and ended up pulling away at the end.
Brett, is that zone something that you guys were expecting?
And now Brett being asked about the zone defense that Delaware played today.
On the offensive end, especially early.
Oh, yeah, we knew it was coming. We worked on it in the week of prep. We worked on it. But it didn't really affect us. We just were hitting shots that we usually hit. But next time we'll face them, it'll be better.
Josh, you mentioned some of the shots they were making in the first half. It really didn't feel like it matched, their shooting percentage matched what was going on the scoreboard. Did you guys find something there in the second half that worked a little bit better for you, that you were able to take advantage of the defense and then pull away a little bit?
Honestly, I think we just kept doing what we were doing in the first half, and it just kind of bounced our way in the end. We tried to outlast the things they had going. I thought they were making some tough shots. Just kind of like I said, just stuck to our principles and tried to stay tough on defense.
Brett, you seem to find your spot there in the corner a couple times.
Brett Decker still being asked about his shooting today, 25 points to lead Liberty.
Do you think that that was kind of just the way their defense and their zone was, that it typically left the corners open?
Yeah, just trying to find the open spots of the defense. They were playing kind of high on the wing, so the corner spot was kind of open. We just drove, and they kicked to me, so just find the open spots on the D.
How quickly on a night like tonight do you feel like you know that you're having a pretty good night?
Brett Decker Jr. being asked about how quickly he realizes when the points are starting to pile up.
When I hit the first shot, I feel like I can get going. Like just seeing the first shot just go in the net, I feel like I can just get going from anywhere.
And then with their zone, right, with Colin and Caden, you mentioned they were kind of pressing up a little bit.
And now being asked about the zone again that Delaware played defensively today.
Opportunity for the second time against a lot of these teams. How do you notice that teams are playing them differently as opposed to last year, and how that's opening up for you?
We have so many weapons on the court that it opens up for everybody. It's going to benefit for one person on the court because we got so many weapons. So try to take Colin and Caden away. You got me, JJ, Zach, Josh. So it's going to be somebody.
Josh, is the lowest points you guys have had in a conference game so far this season. Coach was talking about how critical you are on the defense.
Josh being asked about the 67-point score today and about Josh's effort in the win over Delaware.
Force on the defensive end, on the interior.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big role for me. I think I can provide a great presence down there, just with some of the size I have and just being tough. And I think obviously defense travels. Like tonight, we didn't shoot it too great for a lot of the game. But if our defense can travel and I can contribute to that, then that's going to go a long way.
They had 1 offensive rebound, 2 second chance points. That's something that I think we come in here and ask you guys about a lot, from a media perspective. But you all deal with that, and I think that was one of the better outings. So what was something working specifically for you guys on the glass today, or do you feel like that's something you've just been better at, as the course of the season has gone along?
It's something we've definitely been placing emphasis on and trying to get better at. I feel like we do make improvements. But yeah, we just did a good job of hitting and going and getting and having 5 guys rebounding, not just. We did a great job rebounding down, the guards especially.
Snow coming in now. What are you guys looking forward to next?
Being asked about the snow coming in after the game tonight.
2 days off. Get off the feet, chill, play some video games.
Yeah, if you don't lose power, I guess.
Yeah, if I lose power, then I don't know what I would do. I got to go in that snow, make a snow angel. Some snow angels.
I haven't been sledding in a while, but I love sledding. But probably not.
Coach will approve that.
Yeah, I might have to go buy a sled.
A snowball fight.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Josh Smith Smith and Brett Decker Jr. addressing the media after the win, 67-51 over Delaware. So Brett's going to make some snow angels and maybe a snowball fight, video games, and Josh being the savvy veteran's like, well, if you don't have power.
Yeah,
but hopefully no power. In a serious note, power outages could be run rampant in your area wherever you may be. Stay safe and make sure you have a plan in place, kind of a buddy system, people that can check on you, and be safe out there. Serious note with this storm coming, and hope you don't lose power. But if you do, hopefully you have your plans ready if that does happen. All right, final thought here, Jason Porter. Liberty wins by 16. Good win over Delaware, and Middle Tennessee's coming up next.
Yeah, you just really like the balance once again. Unselfish team, 21 assists. I just saw that stat. Good grief. But like the senior leadership, and Flames are just really trending in the right direction.
What's for dinner tonight? What y'all having?
I think we've got some chili on the stove, as I recall.
You cornbread guy?
What's that?
You a cornbread guy?
100%.
100. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's it.
All right. Thanks for your time. Stay safe.
Thank you, brother.
Jason Porter with us here today. Liberty wins at 67-51 over Delaware. Before we take our next time out, a couple of superlatives. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. We'll go with Brett Decker Jr. tonight. Game high 25, 6 made threes, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists and a steal. Brett Decker Jr., our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Our defensive plays of the game presented by Freedom First Credit Union. Liberty forcing 16 turnovers, 10 steals by Liberty, 2 blocks, 2 steals for Zach Cleveland, Cade Matheny, J.J. Harper, Xander Carter, 1 steal apiece for Brett Decker Jr., Colin Porter, and the 2 blocks, 1 by Zach Cleveland, 1 by J.J. Harper. They're in a battle right now for first in blocks on this team. Cleveland now has 30, J.J. with 21. And they're nip and tuck with steals as well. So our defensive plays of the game brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. We'll take one more time out. We'll come back. We'll have the stats here live at Liberty Arena. Liberty wins at 67-51. Our Coca-Cola postgame show continues from Lynchburg after this timeout for Van Wagner. This is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
From Van Wagner, you're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
From Van Wagner, the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Time now for the game's final statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Once again, let's return to the arena.
And back inside Liberty Arena, it's quickly emptying here as folks scatter and get home and wherever they're going to avoid the snowstorm coming in. Again, if you're tuning in to us or wherever you are, hopefully you're safe and warm and have maybe a pot of soup or chili on the stove to get you through the next day or two. And but Liberty wins it over Delaware 67-51. The Flames now 11 wins in a row. They're 17-3 overall, 9-0 in Conference USA. They'll be at Middle Tennessee Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Our pregame show comes your way at 6:30. Nick Pierce will have the play-by-play for you during that ball game. I'm going to be out with family commitment that we're taking care of. All things good, though. It's a positive commitment, but Nick will have you in good hands on Thursday, and then I'll be back for the next game after that. Liberty and Delaware will play again on February 4th. The Flames return trip to Newark, Delaware. The Blue Hens now have lost 5 in a row. 5-14 overall, a little bit deceptive record. They're playing as hard as they can with the depletions due to injury on their roster. They got some really good pieces, but they've just been beset by injury after injury, and even had one in this game today. Tyler Hauser, who big man inside, 6'10", 260 pounds, went out midway through the second half with some sort of injury. He did not come back in the game, finished with 6 points. And even so, it even is hitting their coaching staff. And Tony Weish, who ruptured an Achilles tendon just practicing, doing 5-on-5 drills with the Delaware team this season. So that's the kind of season it has gone this season for Delaware, but they continue to fight and play hard. They'll be out west next week to play at New Mexico State and UTEP beginning on Wednesday. Food Line Feeds brings us our Score to Get More promotion. For every free throw the Flames hit this season, Food Line Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank to help our neighbors in need this winter. Coming into tonight, 21,800 meals. 800 more added today. Liberty 8 of 13 at the free throw line. We thank Food Line Feeds for their support of Liberty Flames athletics. Our final stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Liberty shoots 47% for the ball game, 24-51. They had 10 more shot attempts than Delaware, thanks to 16 Delaware turnovers. I'm going to check the Delaware season high for turnovers. 19 against Southern Illinois back in November. Liberty 11 made threes, 11 for 30, 37%. Remember, Liberty was doing a lot of their damage last couple of weeks inside the arc. They not had double-digit threes since the conference opener in late December at FIU. Then they went 6 straight games with single-digit threes before hitting a season-high 17 at Western Kentucky on Wednesday. And then they picked right back up with 11 made today. We mentioned 8 of 13 for the foul line. Delaware 38% from 3, 6 of 16, and 7 of 13 at the foul line, 54%. Liberty out rebounds Delaware 28-27. Only 6 offensive rebounds combined for both of these teams, 5 for Liberty. 16 turnovers for Delaware. Liberty only had 6. Points off turnovers, 11-7 in favor of Liberty. In the paint, 26-24. Second chance points, 2 apiece. Fast break points, Delaware 5-4, and bench points, Liberty 11-3. Individually, Liberty had checked at 2 in double figures. Brett Decker Jr. had 25. J.J. Harper had 10. 4 for Zach Cleveland to go along with 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block for Zach. Colin Porter, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists for CP. That is a season high. He also had 1 steal. Caden Matheny played 30 minutes, had 9 points, 3 threes, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. 8 points for Josh Smith with 4 rebounds. Xander Carter played 16 minutes, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Ryan Jones Jr., Drew Grimes, Tor Sorensen, TJ Drain all played but did not score. For Delaware, 2 in double figures. Christian Bliss had 17, and Justin Fernandez had 16. Our final stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. That'll wrap up our coverage live here from Liberty Arena. Again, Liberty wins it over Delaware 67-51. Their 11th win in a row, now 17-3 overall, 9-0 in Conference USA, and back on the road Thursday at Middle Tennessee. Coming up on the Coca-Cola postgame show, Jason Prill will take you the rest of the way. For Jason Porter, our color analyst, I'm Alan York. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe and stay warm out there. Jason Prill takes you home the rest of the way with a Coca-Cola postgame show and a final check of the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming up after this timeout from Van Wagner, this is Liberty Basketball presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit carillionclinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full.